What if I told you that long before most people notice signs of aging in their face or memory, the first place the body quietly begins to weaken is the legs? And that this silent change is one of the biggest reasons older adults lose their balance and suffer life-changing falls. It doesn't usually happen suddenly. For many Americans over 60, it starts with small signals that are easy to dismiss. Maybe your legs feel heavier after a short walk. Maybe standing in the kitchen a little longer makes them ache. Or perhaps climbing the stairs now requires holding the railing when it never used to. These aren't just normal annoyances of getting older. They are often early signs that circulation, nerve signaling, and muscle recovery in the lower body are beginning to decline. And here's the part most people never hear. The foods you choose every day can either accelerate that decline or help your legs stay stronger, steadier, and more reliable for years to come. In this video, we're going to look at 5 powerful fruits that support circulation, protect your nerves, and help your leg muscles stay strong after 60. Simple foods that could make a surprising difference in how steady and confident you feel on your feet in the years ahead. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 1. Blueberries, the circulation fruit that helps your legs stay strong. Most people assume leg weakness begins in the muscles. In reality, for many older adults, the problem often starts with something much quieter: poor circulation. When blood flow to the legs gradually slows down, muscles don't receive the oxygen and nutrients they need. Over time, those muscles fatigue more easily. Balance becomes less stable, and simple activities, walking through the grocery store, climbing stairs, even standing for long periods, start to feel harder than they used to. This is where blueberries become surprisingly powerful for seniors. Blueberries contain natural compounds called anthocyanins, which give the fruit its deep blue color. These compounds support the health of your blood vessels by helping them remain flexible and responsive. When blood vessels relax and widen properly, circulation improves, especially to the lower body. For older adults, this can mean better oxygen delivery to leg muscles, improved endurance during walking, and better recovery after physical activity. But the benefit goes even deeper. These same plant compounds also help reduce low-grade inflammation in blood vessels and nerves. Chronic inflammation is very common after age 60, and it quietly interferes with the communication between nerves and muscles. When that communication weakens, coordination suffers and balance becomes less reliable. By helping calm this inflammation, blueberries support the delicate signaling system that allows your brain to control your legs smoothly and safely. Now here's the practical part many people miss. Eating blueberries occasionally isn't enough. What really helps the body is consistent intake in small daily amounts. A simple and effective routine for seniors is to eat half a cup to 1 cup of blueberries each day. Fresh blueberries are excellent when they are in season, but frozen blueberries are just as nutritious and often more affordable in the United States. In fact, frozen berries are picked at peak ripeness and preserve their antioxidant levels very well. One of the easiest ways to include them is at breakfast. Add blueberries to a bowl of plain Greek yogurt, oatmeal, or a high-fiber cereal. The protein from yogurt or oats helps stabilize blood sugar, which is important for maintaining steady energy in your leg muscles throughout the day. Another excellent option is a simple smoothie. Blend blueberries with unsweetened almond milk, a spoonful of chia seeds, and a small handful of spinach. This combination supports circulation, provides minerals for muscle contraction, and nourishes the gut microbiome that influences inflammation throughout the body. For seniors who take blood thinners or have circulation issues, it's always wise to mention dietary changes to a healthcare provider. But in general, blueberries are one of the safest and most beneficial fruits you can include regularly. Strength in the legs is never just about muscle mass. It's about blood flow, nerve signaling, and inflammation control working together. Blueberries quietly support all three. But circulation is only one piece of the puzzle, because the next fruit on this list works in a completely different way. It directly supports the minerals your muscles need to contract and prevent those sudden leg cramps that wake many seniors up in the middle of the night. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now, let's move on to point number 2. 2. Bananas. The natural minerals support your leg muscles depend on. There's a moment many older adults recognize. You're walking through the house at night or stepping out of bed in the morning, and suddenly your calf tightens or cramps. It can feel like the muscle has locked up without warning. What many people don't realize is that these sudden leg cramps are often not a sign of weak muscles alone. They're frequently a signal that the body is lacking the minerals needed for proper muscle contraction. Your muscles work through a very precise electrical system. Every time you take a step, your brain sends a signal through the nerves to your leg muscles, telling them when to contract and when to relax. For this system to function smoothly, your body must maintain the right balance of electrolytes, especially potassium. And bananas happen to be one of the most reliable natural sources of this mineral. Potassium plays a critical role in regulating the electrical activity of muscle cells. When potassium levels drop too low, the muscles in the legs may contract too forcefully or fail to relax properly, leading to cramping, fatigue, and a feeling of heaviness when walking. This is particularly important for seniors because certain medications, especially common blood pressure medications such as diuretics, can lower potassium levels over time. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, which supports nerve communication between the brain and muscles. As we age, maintaining this communication becomes essential for balance and coordination. When the nerves signal the muscles at the correct time, walking becomes smoother and the risk of stumbling decreases. To use bananas effectively, consistency matters more than quantity. One medium banana per day is generally enough to support healthy potassium levels for most people. A very practical habit for seniors is to eat a banana in the morning, either on its own or paired with a source of protein such as Greek yogurt, peanut butter, or a handful of nuts. Combining fruit with protein slows sugar absorption and provides longer-lasting energy for the muscles. Another helpful routine is to eat half a banana after light physical activity. Even something simple like a 20-minute walk around the neighborhood or gentle leg exercises can stimulate muscle repair, and the potassium helps restore electrolyte balance afterward. For seniors, managing blood sugar, portion size matters. A half banana combined with yogurt or oatmeal is usually a balanced option that provides nutrients without causing large spikes in blood sugar. Strong legs depend on more than muscle size. They depend on minerals, nerves, and steady energy. Bananas quietly support all three. But circulation and minerals are only part of the equation, because the next fruit on our list helps your body in a completely different way. It targets inflammation inside the muscles and joints themselves, something that silently weakens the legs of millions of older adults. 3. Avocados. The anti-inflammatory fruit that helps your legs move freely. Many older adults assume that when their legs start to feel stiff, heavy, or sore after a short walk, it's simply a normal part of aging. But in many cases, the real culprit is something happening quietly inside the body. Chronic inflammation. As we get older, low-grade inflammation can slowly build up in muscles, joints, and even the nerves that control movement. This inflammation interferes with muscle repair and can make the legs feel weaker, less flexible, and slower to recover after activity. This is where avocados become extremely valuable for seniors. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the same heart-healthy fats found in olive oil. These fats help stabilize cell membranes throughout the body, including the membranes of muscle cells and nerve cells. Healthy cell membranes allow nutrients to move in and waste products to move out efficiently, which is critical for muscles that are constantly working when you walk, stand, or climb stairs. Another important benefit is that avocados naturally help the body maintain a healthier balance between inflammatory and anti-inflammatory compounds. Instead of directly acting like a medication, they gently support the body's ability to calm excessive inflammation. When inflammation decreases, muscles can recover more effectively after daily activities and joints often feel less stiff. Avocados also provide potassium and magnesium, two minerals essential for muscle function and nerve signaling. These minerals help muscles contract and relax in a coordinated way, which improves stability and balance. For seniors who notice that their legs feel shaky or tired after standing for a while, improving mineral intake can make a noticeable difference. Using avocados effectively doesn't require complicated recipes. In fact, the simplest habits tend to work best. A very practical approach is to include half of a medium avocado with lunch or dinner several times per week. Many seniors enjoy spreading avocado on whole grain toast with eggs in the morning or slicing it into a salad alongside grilled chicken or fish. Another easy option is to mash half an avocado with a squeeze of lemon juice and a pinch of sea salt. This simple mixture can be spread on toast or used as a healthy topping for baked potatoes or vegetable bowls. Because avocado contains healthy fats, it also helps the body absorb fat-soluble nutrients from other foods on the plate. For those watching calorie intake, moderation is important. Half an avocado provides excellent nutrition without adding excessive calories, while still delivering the healthy fats that support muscle and nerve health. Strong legs depend not only on circulation and minerals, but also on controlling the inflammation that slowly damages muscles over time. Avocados help create the internal environment where muscles can repair and stay resilient. But inflammation is only one side of the story, because the next fruit on this list supports something just as critical for aging legs: your body's ability to improve blood flow and deliver oxygen directly to the muscles that keep you moving. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now, let's keep going with point number 4. 4. Oranges, the circulation booster that helps your leg muscles stay energized. If you've ever noticed your legs feeling unusually heavy after a short walk, or if climbing a small set of stairs leaves your thighs tired faster than it used to, the issue may not be muscle strength alone. Very often, the real issue is circulation. As we age, blood vessels can gradually lose flexibility, making it harder for oxygen-rich blood to travel efficiently to the muscles in the lower body. When that happens, the legs fatigue more quickly, balance becomes less stable, and recovery after activity slows down. This is where oranges can quietly support your body in a powerful way. Oranges are rich in vitamin C, but their benefit goes beyond immune health. Vitamin C plays a key role in maintaining the health of blood vessels. It helps strengthen the lining of the arteries and supports the production of nitric oxide, a natural compound that helps blood vessels relax and widen. When blood vessels widen properly, circulation improves, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach your leg muscles. Better circulation means muscles can produce energy more efficiently. This can translate into longer walking endurance, less fatigue during daily activities, and better muscle recovery afterward. For seniors who enjoy morning walks, gardening, or spending time outdoors, improving circulation can make those activities feel easier and more comfortable. Oranges also support collagen production, which is important for maintaining strong tendons and connective tissues around the knees, hips, and ankles. These structures stabilize your joints and help protect you from injuries or instability when walking. Using oranges effectively is simple, but timing and preparation matter. The best way to consume them is as whole fruit rather than juice. Whole oranges provide fiber that slows sugar absorption and supports digestive health, which is particularly important for maintaining stable energy levels throughout the day. A practical habit for many seniors is to eat one medium orange in the afternoon, especially between lunch and dinner. This timing provides a natural energy boost during the part of the day when circulation often slows after long periods of sitting. Another excellent option is to add orange slices to a salad with leafy greens and nuts. The vitamin C from the orange helps your body absorb minerals like iron and magnesium from other foods, which further supports muscle and nerve function. If chewing whole oranges is difficult, you can cut them into smaller segments or add them to a fruit bowl with berries and yogurt. The key is consistency. Regular intake supports long-term vascular health and better circulation. Strong legs rely on more than muscle size. They depend on a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients delivered through healthy blood vessels. Oranges help support that vital delivery system. But circulation and inflammation are still only part of the story, because the final fruit on this list supports something even more fundamental for aging legs: your body's ability to stabilize blood sugar and protect the nerves that control muscle movement. 5. Apples, the everyday fruit that protects nerves and stabilizes energy for stronger legs. Here's something that surprises many older adults. Leg weakness doesn't always begin in the muscles. In many cases, it starts with unstable blood sugar and the gradual damage it can cause to nerves and circulation. Over time, elevated blood sugar levels can irritate the small nerves that control muscle movement in the legs. When those nerves don't signal properly, the muscles respond more slowly, coordination becomes less precise, and balance can quietly decline. This is one reason apples are such a valuable fruit for seniors. Apples contain a special type of soluble fiber called pectin, which plays an important role in stabilizing blood sugar levels after meals. When blood sugar rises too quickly and then drops rapidly, the body experiences energy swings that can make muscles feel weak or fatigued. Stable blood sugar helps maintain steady energy throughout the day, which is particularly important for the muscles in your legs that work constantly while standing and walking. Another benefit of apples is their rich supply of polyphenols, natural plant compounds that support blood vessel health and help reduce low-grade inflammation in the body. These compounds also support the gut microbiome, the community of beneficial bacteria in your digestive system. A healthy microbiome helps regulate inflammation throughout the body, including the nerves and muscles that control movement. For seniors, protecting nerve health is critical. The nerves that travel down the spine into the legs control every step you take. When these nerves receive consistent nutrients and stable energy, they send clearer signals to the muscles, improving balance and coordination. Using apples effectively is simple, but there are a few details that make a difference. The greatest concentration of antioxidants and fiber is found in the apple skin, so it's best to eat apples unpeeled whenever possible. Washing the fruit thoroughly under running water helps remove surface residues. A practical habit is to eat one medium apple in the afternoon, especially during the time of day when many people reach for sugary snacks. Pairing the apple with a small handful of almonds, walnuts, or peanut butter provides protein and healthy fats that further stabilize blood sugar and support muscle recovery. Another option is slicing apples into oatmeal in the morning. Cooking the apples lightly with cinnamon can make them easier to digest while still preserving their fiber and polyphenols. Consistency matters more than quantity. Eating apples regularly helps maintain the metabolic stability that supports healthy nerves, strong muscles, and steady energy for walking and daily movement. Each of the fruits we've talked about supports your legs in its own unique way. Some help improve circulation, allowing oxygen and nutrients to reach the muscles more efficiently. Others provide essential minerals that help muscles contract and relax properly. Certain fruits contain powerful compounds that help control inflammation, while others support healthy oxygen delivery throughout the body, or help protect the nerves that keep your legs communicating with your brain. But here's something many people overlook. The real secret to maintaining strong, dependable legs after the age of 60 isn't found in a single fruit, one miracle nutrient, or one special food. Lasting strength comes from the way these healthy choices work together over time. It is the combination of daily habits that creates the greatest impact. And in this final part of the video, we're going to connect all the pieces. You'll discover the simple daily routine that allows these foods to do what they're designed to do: support circulation, nourish muscles, protect nerves, and help aging legs maintain their strength and function. These small actions may seem ordinary, but practiced consistently, they can make an extraordinary difference. When you think about your legs over the next 5 years, it's worth asking yourself an important question. What kind of future are you building through the choices you make today? The small decisions repeated day after day often determine whether you continue moving with confidence and independence or begin struggling with activities that once felt effortless. One of the quieter realities of aging is that the body often changes long before we become fully aware of it. Muscles rarely become weak overnight. Blood circulation doesn't suddenly fail from one day to the next. Nerve signals don't simply switch off without warning. Instead, these systems tend to decline slowly, often over many years. The changes can be so gradual that many people assume they're simply an unavoidable part of getting older. But the truth is more encouraging than that. While aging does bring natural changes, much of how quickly those changes progress is influenced by the small choices we make every single day, especially the foods we choose to put on our plates and the habits we maintain consistently. Nutrition, movement, hydration, and proper recovery all work together to shape how well the body functions over time. Your legs are especially vulnerable to these changes because they carry the weight of your entire body every day. They rely on an intricate partnership between muscles, nerves, blood vessels, joints, and metabolism. Strong muscles depend on healthy circulation. Healthy nerves depend on proper nutrition. Balance requires communication between the brain and the lower body. When one of these systems begins to weaken, the others are forced to compensate. At first, the signs may be subtle. You may notice that climbing stairs feels more tiring than it used to. Perhaps your walks become a little shorter. You may find yourself pausing more often to rest, feeling less steady on uneven ground, or becoming cautious about movements you once made without a second thought. Over time, however, these small changes can add up. The imbalance between these systems may contribute to fatigue, slower walking speed, reduced stability, decreased confidence, and an increased risk of falls. Tasks that once seemed simple can gradually become more challenging. For adults over 60, the next 1 to 5 years can unfold in two very different directions. One path involves ignoring these early warning signs and accepting declining strength as inevitable. The other path begins with simple, intentional daily choices. Choosing nourishing foods, staying active, supporting circulation, and giving the body the tools it needs to function at its best. The encouraging news is that these choices don't have to be dramatic. You don't need a perfect diet or extreme exercise routine. Often, the greatest benefits come from small actions practiced consistently. A serving of fruit rich in protective nutrients, a daily walk, staying hydrated, stretching tired muscles, and paying attention to your body's signals can collectively help preserve mobility and independence. The future of your legs isn't determined by age alone. It's shaped day by day by the habits you choose to repeat. And starting today, even the smallest positive change can become an investment in stronger steps, greater confidence, and the freedom to keep doing the things you love for years to come.